Hi, Scorpio. Whether you are a Scorpio sun, moon, rising, or Venus, these messages are for you. If you're interested in finding out about what your no contact ex left unsaid, I'll be channeling those messages here for you. But before I begin, down below in the description box, you will see two links. The first is my Patreon link. So for those of you who are interested in finding out more of the exclusive messages not found on my YouTube channel, you can meet me on Patreon. The second link is for those of you who want to know more about me, my credentials, my client testimonials, or for those of you who are interested in one-to-one private readings, then take a look at my Paths of Healing website. For those of you who are new to my channel, welcome. My name is Alexa Tarot, and I am a second-degree Reiki practitioner as well as an intuitive tarot and oracle reader, and all my credentials can be found on my website, Paths of Healing. So for my subscribers, my new viewers and visitors alike, I want to thank you for your love, your loyalty, and your support to our channel. I greatly appreciate it. Don't forget to give those thumbs up, to like, share, and subscribe so that I can continue to bring you these channeled messages. And before I go and dive deep into your reading here, Scorpio, I just want to remind you to click on your notification bell. So when I go live or when I post new content, you are aware that they are up for you. So Scorpio, let's take a look here at your no contact ex. It says here creator, catalyst maker, mother, father. Okay. Now this is telling me here, Scorpio, that your no contact ex left unsaid, the fact that they may have had here family situations, family problems here, okay, that they may not have discussed in depth with you. This could be, their own childhood trauma or wounds. For others of them, they may have had like either children or family, right? They may have had a family of their own. For example, they may have had children, or they may have a type of family that would kind of like meddle into their love life or give opinions when they weren't warranted, okay, or when they weren't asked for. And what I'm getting here about your no contact ex is that this person may have found it very difficult to have felt nurtured. Okay, so there were probably here opportunities where you gave love to this person, and this person was either unable to receive love or having difficulty embracing that compassion and embracing that nurturing. Okay, for others of them, it was they had difficulty expressing love, expressing nurturing, expressing compassion, okay? They weren't very in tune with their yin energy, okay? And for some of them, they may have suppressed or bottled up emotions, which stemmed perhaps from trauma, wounds, childhood situations, issues with family, things in their own circle, okay, in their own inner circle of their life, independent from the connection with you, Scorpio, okay? So I'm talking about kind of like I'm getting here like family, especially if they have children, like, connections between them and the person they had children with, that type of energy is what I'm picking up here about your no contact ex. And if you see here, you have a deer, okay? And deer symbolizes sensitivity and it's bottled up. So it's like bottled up emotions here that this person was having difficulty in expressing. This may have then, been an issue here in this connection, or this, partnership, or this separation, this breakup, or this divorce, where this person here had difficulty expressing their inner feelings, okay? And guess what? They have here what just popped out of the deck. What did they leave unsaid? It says youthful folly. There may have been situations here unsaid, really focusing on the maturity, their maturity about something, or their emotional maturity, the lack of emotional maturity, the fact that they may have been impulsive, that they may have been kind of like ignoring what or the importance here of being able to share inner feelings, okay, inner emotions, being able to, look at things or make decisions on what's best for the connection, but really looking at the emotional maturity, the intellectual maturity, or maybe there was just something that they had not experienced. This type of connection with you, Scorpio, may not have been something they had experienced in the past. And then there was a sense of inexperience in the specific connection with you. Maybe there was a heart to heart connection. Maybe they never fell in love as quickly or as deeply or as truly or soulfully as they did with you. And so that may seem here, even though they may have had many relationships in the past, the relationship with you may have been something a little bit more different, right? It may have been different than what they have had in the past. And so that kind of growth was not perhaps fully there, or fully them being aware of that fully, so that they can have that conversation with you. Okay, so I feel this was something that they may have left unsaid. Let's take a look at what else they may have left unsaid here in your no contact X, Scorpio's no contact X here. I'm also getting here, before I jump into this deck here, I'm getting like there was a fine line between the yang energy being proactive and the yin energy being receptive and being very tuned in to their intuition. And I feel here that there was a sense of not finding the balance of when to kind of pull back and be able to give or say something emotionally, show their love in one of the five love languages. They may have shown the way they cared, or their compassion, or their nurturing, or their love in a very different way than perhaps you were able to understand here, Scorpio. Okay, and that's what I'm getting here, because I feel that this person that's teetering here on this fine wire is like they're kind of like trying to get a grasp or get a very good footing. Here with influence, I'm not surprised this came out here for this person, okay? And this affected the intimacy here. I'm not surprised by this card here. By the way, the angel number 33 is coming out here for your no contact X. What I'm getting here is that there were outside influences here. And I said that earlier here in regards to family, friends, people giving their opinion when it wasn't warranted, when it wasn't needed. I'm feeling here that there were just either external advice or whispers from other people, or that internally their own shadow self, their own self-sabotaging thoughts or fears were in a way whispering in their mind over and over again, creating here some type of either feeling inadequate or self-sabotaging techniques here, or self-sabotaging tactics that they may have resorted to because they were not fully, had a firm footing here on, on things that really you were able to see the intimacy. Okay, kind of like I'm feeling here like a disconnect here. They may have felt that they really cared about you. They may have said they really care about you, but when it came to showing it in a different way that you were able to understand here, Scorpio, it feels like that there may have been a disconnect. They felt intimately connected to you, whether that was within the connection, or meaning within the bedroom setting or outside of the bedroom setting, okay, in the more intimate sphere or in just the daily day-to-day activities here. They felt a sense of intimacy. They felt a sense of connection here with you, okay? Now, here's the part that's a little bit, choppy here, is what were they able, or how did they show that, right? What were they able to show to prove to you that there was a deep soul to soul connection, right? Because they did have these either outside external people commenting or saying things or gossip, or they had their own shadow self kind of interfering here with this connection. All right, so let's see what else was left unsaid. Let's clarify intimacy. Okay, clarifying intimacy. 2 cards popped out of the deck for this person. Physical connection is one of them. So there was, what was left unsaid? They were, physically connected to you. There was a magnetism here, an attraction. That's number one. Remember, intimacy here is in the bedroom and outside of the bedroom. They also have here teens, okay? The energy is fun, lighthearted, but uncertain. And the uncertainty here, and I'll say it again, and this is how it's coming through here for this person, Scorpio, is that the uncertainty stems from this sense of either external people, gossip, comments, or it was internal, that internal talk, that self-sabotaging tactic that this person, due to their inexperience or lack of growth when it comes to intimacy, had a difficulty here expressing. And therefore, here, as we see, the deer is within the bottle. They bottled their emotions. They bottled their feelings here of love. Okay, and I'm feeling here even a feeling of kind of like being scared to be vulnerable. They may have shared some things, but there were some things here that they were very either hesitant or unsure about sharing here. Here with physical connection, it says the sacred union of bodies, two becoming one. And like I said here, and this is just confirmation validation here, this person felt a connection, a soul to soul intimacy here with you. This may have been felt in those passionate moments together, during those passionate talks, during those passionate physical intimacy here. But this person did feel this, and they did experience this with you. As I said, this may have been something they may have kept from you, or they may not have shared because they were repressing their emotions or their feelings or their lack of vulnerability here. Last but not least, Scorpio, let's see what else your no contact X left unsaid here. Last but not least, we have here, answer the call. Yeah, if you look, this person is walking through this illumination, and I feel here that there was either a lack of clarity, because there was some sense of confusion here. Okay, like I said, this insight, this wisdom, this kind of experience. Okay, I'm even getting the word spooked. I'm getting here that this person was so emotionally connected with you that it may have scared them. It may have spooked them because they realized here that this connection with you, Scorpio, meant having to peel the layers back on things that they perhaps were not ready for at that particular time, either in your connection, all right, or in your marriage or in your partnership, and they were unable to answer the call. Answer the call with a sense of illumination, to be fully present and be fully transparent, okay, shedding light on their self-sabotaging thoughts or fear. And perhaps here this was one or many it could be many reasons, but this may have been one of the other reasons that this person may have left certain things left unsaid. Scorpio, I hope these messages have been insightful. Don't forget to click here on the Lexa Tarot logo to be part of the Lexa Tarot family. Look down below in the description box. Meet me on Patreon. Take a look down here or up here for more messages, and I'll see you on Patreon.